The alternator's running without a field. We're showing 1 volt levels on the stator lines, the upper meters, and we got fluctuating amperages of 0.13 amps on phases 1 and 2, and close to 0.2 amps on phase 3, and these are all going down to our 666 pancake primary system. And we've got 2 secondaries on top of them, 2 of them polar areas. Secondaries are joined in common by common leads. We got voltages generated on each secondary. $150 volts in the back secondary and 205 in the front, and we can procure 329 volts in between them by the unused open line after we made the common connection between the 2 of them secondaries being in series. That's about 135 degree phase angle. Now we got a scoping of the second primary. That one there, the back one, the second one in the phase rotation. Again, that's an elevated secondary, and we have 1 mega cable between the primary, 1 spool of Radio Shack mega cable between the primaries and the secondaries. That goes to scope as channel 1. The secondary voltage goes to scope as channel 2. We have to put channel 2 on a 10x probe. Now we have the scoping of that with the associated problems of what we're trying to show. That's at 10 milliseconds per division. The camera's only going to take 3 pictures per sweep. From the observer's viewpoint here, we can see the primary. We'll show the primary and the secondary separately. There's the primary. It's going down to 0. There's the secondary. It never goes to 0. That's what the paradox is. If the primary is going to 0, why not the secondary? Here's our dual channel chop. As we said, we can't see none of that with the camera, so we're going to go down on our sweep rate. We're going to go from 10 milliseconds per division, 1/10 of a second sweep, to half of that value. Five milliseconds per division. There's the primary. Should be able to see the field collapse on the primary. Here's the secondary. Should be able to see that the secondary never goes down to a complete collapse. There's the dual. Go down 1 more sweep rate. Now there's somewhat looking nonsensical to us, but on scope review we may be able to see something, and that's at 1 millisecond per division sweep rate. We'll look at the primary and secondary individually. There's the primary, and there's the secondary. There's the primary, there's the secondary, there's the dual sweep. Go down 1 more time on the sweep rate. Now, at 1 millisecond per division, there's dual. You see the up and down movement. Here's the primary. And you can't really capture what's going down to zero on that. It's a little sinusoidal. Here's the secondary. And here's the dual sweep. And we'll call that quits and take a review of what that looks like after it's gone through the camera and computer. Thank you.